I would like I would like to say I'm shocked. I would love to say I'm shocked. I would love to say, wow, what they Dean Kramer, absolute gem. How could this team do? Because they're the Baltimore Orioles. They're the 2025 Baltimore Orioles, and they're not good at baseball. 1-0 loss. I tweeted it out there a few minutes ago, and I'm gonna say it again. Every single person who was in that lineup, I don't even care if you started, if you pinch hit, if you were in the field, if you were in that lineup tonight, if you had any part to do with that lineup tonight, if you were part of the reason that zero is up on that scoreboard, you owe Dean Kramer ice cream. Until his next start, if Dean Kramer asks for ice cream, you have to buy it. End of question. Dean Kramer, 8 innings, 1 run ball. That 1 run came in the first inning. Yeah, with sprinkles. And if he wants extra sprinkled, you get it. If he wants the swirls with sprinkled, you get it. Whatever he wants. Uh, Embarrassing. But no, it's not embarrassing. It's not embarrassing. It's another day covering the Baltimore Orioles. And I'm going to be very real with all of you. I'm going to be very upfront. We're probably going to talk about this game for about 5 minutes. And then in the year 2025, on August 12th, 2 years after they won 101 games, after they've won 192 games combined over the last 2 years, we're going to talk about the Delmarva Shorebirds game because at least they have something positive that we can look forward to. Single A. That's where we're going. We're talking single A baseball because as Orioles fans, that's our only hope. Sam Basayo got another RBI single. We'll see you in 3 days. We're going to be spending the majority of this show talking about the Delmarva Shorebirds because, once again, the Baltimore Orioles laid a goose egg for the 13th time this year. Just a reminder, the offense was supposed to be the strength. And listen, you got to tip your cap. Seattle's got a dominant pitching rotation. They have an incredible back of the bullpen. You should still get more than zero. I'm okay saying I followed the Delmarva game more than I followed the Orioles game. I had the Orioles game on. I was on my phone watching Delmarva highlights, checking in what Bodine, what Aloy, what all of them were doing, like Irish. Because that was more interesting. It's just another day in paradise. Another day in paradise. 1-0. And I just feel for Dean because Dean Kramer was absolute nails. Dean Kramer went up against a team that has 7 straight wins, one of the hottest teams in baseball, 9-1 in their last 10, 9-1 since the deadline. Put together an absolutely incredible lineup at the deadline when they added Naylor, added Suarez. You add in Raleigh, you add in obviously Julio Rodriguez, who has been one of the best bats in baseball the past few months. You add in what's his name, Rosarena. It's a damn good lineup. Dean Kramer went 8 innings of 1 run ball. And if you want to talk realistically, he threw 7 shutout innings after the first. And then we got this 0 for 5 with runners in scoring position. What's up, Duran? I wish I could tell you there was a positive here. Positive's Dean Kramer. Shout out Dean Kramer, but high socked Dean. Look good, feel good, play good. Sorry, Dean, you went high socks tonight and it worked perfectly. Fortunately, the other 25 men on the roster could not do crap. I mean, thanks, Dean. Thanks for pitching your ass off. Thanks for throwing an absolute gem. We are rewarding you with the loss. This is back. This is two times. If I had a nickel for every time in the last, what, 2 weeks that the Orioles have had a pitcher throw 8 innings of 1 run ball and lost, I'd have two nickels, which isn't a lot, but pretty embarrassing that happened twice. Shout out Dean Kramer, legitimately, because that's about one of his, I mean, incredible start. Against the lineup like that, playing the way they have, on the momentum kick they're on. It's tough. What game is it? What game was this officially? 119, and they've been shut out. I think it's 13 times. So that's one in every 10 that they've been shut out. Do we think they'll be up on the 15th? I don't trust this. Like, should they be? 1000%. Do I trust this management to do that? No. We'll probably see Greg Allen back out there. We'll probably see Ryan Noda back out there. I don't. I would love to say with complete confidence that they're bringing them up as soon as they're eligible, but I can't. Realistically, I think the 21st, when they're back in Baltimore, is probably when they do it. If I had to put a guess, I maybe they want the Cyan Beavers to debut at home. Maybe they don't care, you know. But this is just atrocious. I'm so sorry. I matched the. I'm taking this off. I, as you guys know, I'm matching the background right now, and it is just giving that a fit. It's just that's not working. It was taking out half my body and was getting on my nerves. 1-0. Only got one less hit. Mariners out hit him 6-5. George Kirby with the win after getting outdueled. I'm not gonna say outdueled. 7 innings, 3 hits. I mean, Dean pitched fantastic. So did Kirby. Another day in paradise, my friends. Another day in paradise where we sit here. We talk about the Orioles just disappointing us in every facet of the game. And then we get to talk about what really matters right now in Birdland, prospects. Isn't that great? You get to talk about prospects for what? I mean, I thought we were done talking about prospects as the highlights in 22. This is how I feel. Like, I guess. I guess. So where we are. So let's go through the Delmarva Shorebirds game because that's where we're at. That is where we are at. Let me bring up first off the lineup. Oh, actually, I think they just went final. Oh, they lost too. I didn't think they lost. An organizational thing, baby. Organizational thing. I guess we're talking about two losses tonight, but I could care less about the score in minor leagues. Let's talk about the lineup real quick because there were some interesting things. I guess I could put this up on this. Twitter's taking forever. Un momento. That's Spanish for one moment. I took Spanish 4 times. Okay, so come on. Here we go. Like if we could get this. Twitter is just not simply not. So here's what we're gonna do. I'm just gonna say I can only try. I'm trying. You know, this is where we're at. 109. We're at stream 119. Or probably like 117 because we had two double headers, but we're wearing them. We're through thick and thin. We'll be here. I promise you guys we're reacting to all 162. And like the Titanic, the musicians on the Titanic, I'll go down with the ship. You know, that's where we're going down with the ship. So let's talk about Delmarva a little bit. We had Aloy starting at shortstop leading off. Ike Irish at first base. I mean, let's be honest. We knew he wasn't catching. First base is a little interesting because I feel like everyone and their mother in this organization is being put at first base. You know, you have Mountcastle, Mayo, Basayo, potentially Rutschman down the line. Now, Ike Irish. We'll see what happens there. Ike Irish did start at first, though. Batting third at catcher, you had Caden Bodine, or Bodine, Colin Yeeman. So that is all of those guys are top 17 prospects. RJ Austin, Cobb Hightower, who they got from the Padres deal. You had Braden Smith DHing, Almeida in left field, Steven Martinez in right field, and Twine Palmer pitching. I'm not sure how Twine Palmer did. I'm going to be very honest with you guys. If someone could let me know. But I do know what some of the other guys did. Aloy, first off, incredible play in I don't know the inning of it, but Aloy making, I guess maybe it was the first inning. It was like first or second inning earlier in the year. Or earlier in the game, Aloy with a fantastic barehanded grab, came across shortstop, gets the guy as he barehands it actually across second base. Aloy, fantastic, also got his first pro hit, and in fact, he got 2 hits. Just missed a homer, but he's having an impressive debut. Listen, you do not win the Golden Spikes Award. Actually, wow, he should have had a homer, but that wall is like 25 feet high in dead center. That would, if I hit a ball that far and it hits a 20-foot wall in center field, that would make me mad. But an impressive debut for Aloy. Ended up with at least 2 hits. Good to see him. Listen, you don't win the Golden Spikes by accident. Don't win the Golden Spikes by accident. And appreciate this. Appreciate when you guys help me out with this stuff genuinely. Palmer goes 4 and a third, 5 hits, 1 earned run, 2 walks, 3 Ks. Had a baby Twine. Had a baby Twine. Give me something. Give me something, Twine. And James, yeah, definitely. Definitely, especially, college bat. If he can get the swing and miss stuff down, I think easily he'll be, end of next year, he'll be sitting in AAA at the very least. First pro hit for Braden Smith. Love that for him. Enrique Bradfield hit a home run in Chesapeake. Good for him. I also saw Ike Irish first at bat, got his first hit. It was a blooper. It was potentially, maybe, sort of, kind of could have been caught. I don't care. A hit is a hit. After I just watched that Orioles game, let me just see some positives with just guys getting hits, guys getting on. Um, Good to see Ike Irish swing the bat well. Caden Bodine, two hits, one from each side of the plate. The switch hitting catcher. That's awesome to see. My plug came out. Back. Uh, Good to see. Switching catcher, incredible defensive metrics. One of the best framers and just receiving catchers in all of college baseball, if not the best. So that's what you want to see. Obviously, his defense is kind of what he's known for, but that bat, everything you can get out of that is going to be even better. Love, 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 love that he was able to get two hits tonight, each one from each side of the plate. It just makes you feel like, okay, maybe this is the guy that hopefully, and yes, it's one game. One game, but listen, I just watched the Orioles get shut up for the 13th time this year. Let me be delusional. If you're looking for the hard hitting, deep analysis, probably not tonight. I'm looking for copium. I'm trying to cope here. Hayden Bodine, love it. One hit from each side of the plate and the RBI. Great, great, great to see. He is someone you hope that can kind of fly up, like Aloy. I mean, that's why, Ike Irish, Aloy, and Bodine, those guys you're hoping by next year are in that majority of the year, at high, spending time at double A. Maybe they dip their toes in triple A at the end, but you're really hoping that, by 27, if there is a 2027 season, they're starting triple A. That's what you're hoping from these guys. Fly through the rankings, and yes, I know maybe they don't make it all the way to triple A because they're traded. Good. If you can get a frontline guy for him, if you can get a back end reliever for him, good. Then that's part of what you use. When me and Kevin talk about, I guess Kevin and I, that'd be Kevin and I, right? What Kevin and I talk about all the time, let your farm system. The Orioles did a fantastic job replenishing the system, throwing it up the ranks. Now they're back in like the top 10 after it's all said and done for rankings, but you got to let it work for you. Like you can't just expect all these guys to be in Oriole uniforms at Camden Yards. You got to hope that you can maybe get a few guys, sell them for pitching, sell them for back end relieving or relievers. That's what the hope is. So Bodine, Ike Irish, Aloy, great to see each of them have impressive showings in their debut. Also love the defense from Aloy. I think that's the big thing. I love Aloy. I think if they can cut down the strikeouts, I think he can be something really good. You do not win the Golden Spikes Award for no reason. Like it's like for those of you who don't know, it's like the Heisman. It's like winning the Heisman. It's the best collegiate player. Golden Spikes Award winner fell to them, and that's why they took him. And this is what they're hoping for. Two great hits tonight, and Hightower gets a hit as well. So overall, Delmarva a lot more impressive than the Orioles, and that's just kind of the fact. Like it's tough. It's tough right now, but at least Delmarva's doing something. Gonna break up the Delmarva talk. We're bringing the Tankathon back. My computer is very slow. I'm sorry. The Wi-Fi's. I'm trying to use Wi-Fi and also my hotspot, and it's kind of going back and forth right now, which is not ideal. So work with me. Work with me. And genuinely, I mean this from the bottom of my heart. I mean this like genuinely. There's 71 people currently watching on YouTube. Thank you. I don't know. Like it's some of these games are tough, and for you guys to come out and support the way you all have, genuinely thank you. It means the world to both Kevin and I. So let's get on to the tankathon, baby. Oh, this is where we're at. This is where we're at. Is it coming up? There we go. There we go, baby. There we go. The Orioles, they're chipping away. They're getting close. We need the Athletics to win tonight. If the Athletics win, I think they. Is this updated? Yeah, this is updated. We need the Athletics to win so that we can. Or did they already lose? Did the Athletics already play? No, they play later tonight. The Tampa Bay Rays need to take care of business. Need to take care of business tonight so we can up those odds, baby. But first sim of the night. This is taking longer than usual, right? Why is this taking so long? Oh my god. That felt targeted. That that felt after all that time we're dropping us 4 or 3. Uh, they just penciled us. Of course, Miami. If Miami gets the first overall pick, I'm telling you, I'm raging. I already said everyone I'm going live towards the end, or during. I will be live during the draft lottery to give you the up to the second reaction. I'm telling you right now, if after Kyle Stowers goes there, all of that, if Miami jumps into the number one spot, I'm crashing out. This was an incredible. Arizona jumps up 5, Miami jumps up 6, Minnesota up 2, Chicago down 5, Atlanta down 4, Baltimore down nothing really else. Let's reset this and let's do this again. We need something else. We need something better. Come on. Papa needs a new pair of shoes. Come on, baby. Of course, the Athletic. And the Athletics win. Miami up to 2. Is this just a Miami time? Is this just a Miami street? This feels targeted. This feels so targeted. Minnesota up 3. We're down 1. Again, we're keeping the faith. We got one more. We need one. I need something. I need something. You know. Let's try. Right. Let us. I get it. We stayed. Why did Kansas City go up 12? 1.1% chance at getting the first overall pick, and we're picking number 2. I mean, I get it. We stayed pat at 5. I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this. We're doing this again. I need something. I need some sort of positive. We're slowly working our way up. We are literally going. Okay, the next one. If the next one's 3, this is gonna get weird. It's being overly low. Cleveland jumped up 16. They have a .36. Kansas City 10. Cincy up 11. Mamma mia. I mean, someone had to have a catastrophic. Damn. I, I, Chicago down 6. I have nothing better to do to talk about. We are doing this until we get the first pick. I don't care. Reset. Go again. It's taking longer, and I think it's toying with us. It's definitely just my internet. It's not taking any longer. Should be. No, I think it's toying with us. We are making our way up. We are, we're slowly chipping away. We're chipping away. All right, put in the chat. Are we going one more? Are we going one more? Are we good with three? Are we going one more? Are we good with three? Hey, people are saying one more. I love the energy. Keep gambling. That didn't count. That didn't count. First try. First try. That's what I'm talking about. First try. First freaking try. If you don't like that, you don't like rig and draft simulators. That's what I'm talking about. First freaking try. That's what we're doing, baby. That's how we're doing it. What a rush. I mean this so seriously, and I know how sad this is going to say. This has probably been the highlight of my night. Us finding a way to get the first overall pick here. That at least we left here with. I'm leaving here with something. I'm leaving here with something. I'm also leaving here with Kevin Ostracker. Kevin, first try.
Wow. Yeah, this is where my lighting
Yep.
actually. Hold on. Yeah, my lighting situation. I literally just got back, trying to figure out. There we go. It's probably a little better audio wise. Yeah. What a game. What a game.
Kevin. I'm gonna be honest, we talked about the game for about 5 minutes and straight to Delmarva.
Yep. That is those are the days we are in.
Kevin, can you hear me well? I feel like my internet's been.
I can hear. Yeah, I can hear you all right. Your video's blurry. I'm back on my good internet, so.
Yeah, I don't know why.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I know that's.
Oh, okay. Well, took Zach all of. Yeah. If you've been dealing with that for the stream, I apologize. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. Took you. You spoke it into existence. I think that's on you.
No, it was. I'm not gonna lie. I just switched over to my hotspot. I just switched over to my hotspot.
That was the balance I was dealing with. Although what I did realize is I remember that I like because I usually don't travel at all. Like it's been like 4 or 5 years since I've actually traveled somewhere legitimate for like multiple days on end, and I forgot how much I like doing that. Now the trade-off is that your Wi-Fi is absolutely awful.
Yeah, I like it. You go. I forget how much I like doing that. Kevin, are we Kevin and Zach travel? Is that what we're doing?
Dude, fire up the RV. Let's get it going. Get it going.
We need a Winnebago. We need a Ryan Ripken show Winnebago. I've been saying that for a year. Especially if we're gonna keep road tripping to Sarasota each year, we better get a Winnebago. It just doesn't feel right not in a Winnebago.
Do we want to do that drive again?
Kevin, you're the only one. I just bodied it. I somehow stayed up that entire time, and I regret every second of it.
Well, but Ryan also had to stay up. Oh, you're saying I'm the only one that slept. Okay, yes. Although I didn't sleep for that long.
Well, yeah, I was gonna say it wasn't even like you were like sleeping. You like got like 45 minutes in of it. 16-hour, 17-hour trip.
Yeah.
So it wasn't
And
like
yes,
any
no,
of us were.
I did go to Ohio in July, but at least then I only had to upload shows because that's like Raven's Dead time in the off
Yeah.
season. I had to actually record shows during the. It's been 5 years or 4 years since and the internet actually treated me better than I thought it would, but upload. I'm so far behind on like certain uploads because it would take too long and then it'd log me out of my session before we finish uploading, and like an hour and a half of uploading would just go down the drain. So
And then, and then Stanley signed. That was
that one.
I
Luckily,
had just gotten out of the shower.
Airbnb Wi-Fi is better than hotel Wi-Fi. I'll just leave it at
Yeah,
that.
because I was going to say I had
That
just
worked
gotten out of the
really well.
shower.
That stream went really well when we were in Sarasota.
Really?
Now,
Because I just remember.
I thought you guys like decided to just go out clubbing all night because you didn't come back for like 5 hours. You went out to dinner at 5 and got back at like 10.
It was ridiculous, Kevin. I just remember sitting there and we ordered food, and it literally, like, our first round came out in like 10 minutes, and then the next one took over an hour and a half. And I remember sitting there being like, none of us are hungry anymore. Like, we were like, what are we? And then we're like, that's when we texted you, and we were like, hey, what do you want at this point? Like, it's going to be a while. We're just going to put your order in now. And then I think it's because we had an order. They're like, oh, we're putting everything together. And then I was like, I'll never forget sitting there. I just got out of the shower and I was getting dressed. And I see the notification. I'm like, oh shit. I hear Ryan knock on your door. He was like, Kevin, you up? And you're like, yeah, I'm getting up. And he was like, Ronnie Stanley just signed. And you're like, are you serious?
That's
like,
That's why you bring the mobile setup. That is why you bring the mobile setup.
Isn't it lovely?
Yeah.
We'll say it. I said before, the fact that we have 68 people, honestly, in this chat talking about this. I mean, we're not really talking about the Orioles, but I appreciate all of you guys.
Yeah. I don't know if you talked about this already. The great part, which is actually the terrible part about this, is I think after they traded everybody, especially in the bullpen and Felix going down and whatnot, they're like, okay, you know what? It's probably going to be a rough go of it for the bullpen. And, they're probably going to lose a lot of games, like 9-4 or 9-5, 9-6. Nope. Your offense still can't hit.
Nope. 1-0. How's 1-0 for you?
Yeah.
And that is the sad part. It's like you have opportunities where you're like, okay, you should win tonight. Dean Kremer, 8 innings, 1-run ball. Like, you give up 1 run in the entire game and you lose. Like, that's on you. Like, that's what sucks. Is like there's no one to blame but themselves in these situations. Like, the offense was supposed to be the strength, and they traded away some offensive firepower, but not enough to the fact where it's like you should be getting shut out this amount of times in a season.
Yeah. Oh, wait, did you see this? Is this actually legitimate?
What? Is what legitimate? Am I frozen?
No, you're not. You're not. Jake Fromm is now a client advisor for an insurance brokerage in Atlanta.
Yeah, that makes sense. It didn't pan out.
And everyone is saying State Farm fumbled so hard.
Oh, yeah.
With Jake from State Farm.
No, that's definitely a bag fumble. You got it. You have to see your opportunity. I mean, I would still offer him if I knew he was now in that position and I'm State Farm. I would offer him.
Can he play quarterback? Can he come in for Devin Leary and play quarterback?
We all wish. Don't we all wish we had the answer to that, Kevin?
I think I could come in and play quarterback at this point.
For real fast, Kevin. I'm going to put the link for call-ins, and if you want to call in, you can. You don't. We understand. So call-in link is now live. Gonna get quick call on, so we'll do a timer again today. Going to be a little bit. I always say it's a little bit of a short show. We're already 37 minutes.
I know. Do you have my phone is charging? Do you have timer? And can you do
Yeah,
one?
let me get a timer going.
Yeah.
Let me get a timer going. We got our guy though, Arkansas Joe up first. Joe, how we doing?
Man, you know what? I'm doing all right. You know why? Because I
Oh,
defeated the toilet clog. The toilet was clogged. Took me 90 plus minutes
oh,
Sheesh.
to beat it, but I got it done.
Vindication.
I'm
Vindication.
happy.
Well,
I
at
didn't think
least you won tonight, Joe. The Orioles certainly
I was
did.
gonna say I don't think anyone else. I guess Aloy. Aloy also did well. That's fun.
that's always fun. I mean, I'm gonna support my guy, Wu Pig Sui.
We'll pick Zoe.
Oh.
Hey, 2 hits. 2 hits. I mean, in the debut, that's nice.
It is. It's nice. Yeah. So, what's your go-to Chinese carry-out order?
Oh, I love orange chicken. I'm orange chicken all the way.
Orange
Feel like
chicken's
that's
a good
basic.
one.
I feel like it's basic, but so good.
I'm usually chicken lo mein, but I did get on the orange chicken wave for a while.
It's hard not to.
My roommate in college loved chicken and broccoli, so he would always do that, and I would always do orange chicken. But growing up, it was chicken lo mein, white rice, and then I don't know if they did this, at least where I am. They did like it's not mint ice cream, but it's like the little green ice cream
Oh
things at
yeah,
the end. Those
yeah.
things, I live for that. And I forget what the flavor is now, but I found the flavor of it and just got like a pint of it and just ate it because like it was that good. So what about you, Joe? What's your go-to takeout order for Chinese?
Usually it's either some Hawaiian chicken or jalapeno chicken, and they
Oh,
do
see, that's
they
good.
they do combo. So it's the chicken with the lo mein and egg roll. So
I wish I could do jalapeno chicken. I just can't do the spice. I'm not.
yeah,
We know,
I'm
Kevin.
not. I'm not.
I
know.
love a good jalapeno chicken though. I love
and
jalapenos.
you know, I went to Sonic. I think last night or night
Let's
before,
go.
and I created a new drink for myself randomly. A peach slush with the sweet cream and jalapenos in it. And you
Jalapenos in the slush?
yeah,
Whoa.
you couldn't taste the jalapeno. The cream and the jalapeno kind of canceled each other out, so it was almost perfect. But it was just a random thing I decided to try, and it was pretty good.
So what prompted you to put the jalapenos in there? Just like on a whim?
Yeah, it was on the list, and I'm like, hey, why not? They have pickles you can put in your drink. I'm like, no, I'm not putting pickles in my drink, but
Man.
hey, I'll try the jalapeno and the cream. Why not?
I'm so mad. They shut down the Sonic, or at least the closest one to where I am, and now you have to go like way out of the way to get it. It used to be just like a couple minutes from me, and now you got to go like 30 minutes out of the way. I'm so upset. It's my favorite fast food chain. My favorite fast food chain.
Sonics and churches in every town. Sonics and churches. Not churches chicken, literally churches.
Yeah,
On every
like
corner.
an
There is
physical church.
there is physical churches, and pretty much every small town has a Sonic in it here. If you don't have a Sonic, you're a really small town.
I need them to bring. And it's so sad because I drive by it all the time and it's just empty. All the drive-throughs have the menus torn off. It's just the LED lights. It's a ghost town.
We have 3 here, and they just rebuilt them all. They tore them down, and they're huge now.
Man, can you bring one over here? Can you let me borrow one?
Yeah, you can have the one on the far side of town that I never go to.
That's fine, man. Get a helicopter, lift the ground up, and transport it on over, man. I'll take it.
Oh, jeez.
They have Red Bull slushes at Sonic too.
I've never had that. I've never
had that, but that sounds good.
We don't sell the juice in there, but they get the somehow Sonic makes a deal and they get the summer edition before we even get it. So
interesting, huh?
I've
been on what wave have I been on? I've been on a banana wave, so I get like banana ice cream, banana slushies. I'm on that right now. Also for slushies, I discovered the Bahama Mama. If anybody's ever had that before, that I found is good.
Like from the gas station, or like there's a brand called Bahama Mama. Like it's like a 7-Eleven, but it's like a Slurpee, but it's not.
I don't know. Let me look up the definition of the flavor because I don't know if it's different if you go different places.
Because we don't have any.
Yeah, okay. It says that it's like a coconut pineapple ish. It says like red pina colada, which I guess that makes. But there's actually a place near me that does ice cream slush ice cream, and they like fill up. They call it a snowstorm or something, I think is what they call it, and it is.
That sounds good. Sounds really good.
Good. I love it. Well, Joe, appreciate you calling in, man. Good food conversation. I loved that.
I was gonna say this was way better, more entertaining.
Better vibes than the Orioles are right now. I
mean, gotta do something. I haven't even ate yet, so I'm gonna fix some food because I was.
Go get some food, Joe. Go get some food.
I didn't even do a back today, but
I'm in the mood for some Chinese.
I need
I know.
I need 10 followers this week to hit the goal on the old Facebook. For some reason, Instagram doesn't hit as well. I thought it was going to hit a lot better, but I get about 8 to 10,000 views on Facebook versus like 1,000 a month on Instagram.
Yeah,
we actually do better on Facebook too.
TikTok, I'm still trying to figure out as well. Instagram, I'm like kind of there, but not really. I mean,
I know we do well. Ryan Ripken showed us well on Facebook. We actually do better on Facebook than Instagram as well. I don't know why. It makes no sense.
I need to get on the Instagram game or the Facebook game.
Yeah, you do.
We came up once as people I may know, Kevin, and it showed.
Did I?
Yeah, it showed a picture.
I used that page back. I think in like 2023.
It was like DJ Kevin in the picture. It was.
Oh yeah, that's my old. I don't even use that profile anymore.
You look 12. Not that you don't look 12.
And we'll do. So nothing's.
Joe, appreciate you as always, my guy. And we'll talk to you next time. Bring whatever conversation you want.
Yeah.
We'll catch you. Also, let's keep it rolling. We got Jake up next. Jake, how we doing?
What's going on, Jake? How you doing, man?
Oh, man, just living it up down here. How y'all boys doing?
I would say I've been better.
Yeah. After the game, yeah.
I know. I mean, I was keeping track of it as I was kind of going through things. We're 2 hours behind, so it always catches me off guard when they're like, game just started. I was like, Jesus, okay.
It's like 4:30. It's like, all right.
Yeah, I'm just like at work trying to do something. I'm like, oh my goodness, like. So yeah,
and if you didn't catch the first 10 minutes of the game, you missed the only run. You missed the only run scored.
Apparently, dude. I mean, and I agree with you. It sounds like Del Mar. It's funny because I grew up like 50 minutes south of Delmarva. I remember being a little kid when that stadium was built. I think it was like in the mid or early '90s. Purdue Stadium, I believe is what it is. Half of Salisbury University over there is named after him. And it was like if you're a little leaguer, you wore your jersey, you got in for free. Yeah, dude, it was legit.
Wow.
It was a good time for little kids, like, I mean, as low A should be. Low A should definitely be like Bull Durham, like kids running around. Half the kids they're damn near in the dugout. Like that's the way it should be in like single A baseball. But
without
Nate George. Yeah, and Nate George coming up. That's a good thing. I actually, right before you guys got on, I was listening to I was at work listening to The Verge, and their most recent one today, and they were going into a little bit of detail. Nate George's come up, and I always forget his name. The pitcher that just got called up to the AAA. Zach, is it?
No, it's
Snyder?
I literally watched him pitch. Why am I blanking on his name?
Sorry. I mean, I know he's our number one pitcher in this just about. I know Mejia's got the highest ceiling, but that dude's like legit. Like he's probably gonna hopefully be called up at some point next year if everything goes well.
Yeah, now this is I'm literally looking it up right now because now it's getting to me.
Yeah, who y'all talking about with the Jake guy? Because so the Jake from State Farm basically is like when I introduce myself to
Michael
anybody,
Ferret.
Michael
Wait,
Ferret.
was it Michael Ferret? Yeah, just
No,
got
he's
called the
the other.
double, or
We
Trey
got called the double
Gibson.
A. Gibson got called up to Triple
Yep,
A.
Yeah.
yep.
He was the one. So he was the one. It's wild. Like I know we always feel like we have the worst luck, and we kind of do. But
Yeah.
this kid, he's in our backyard, Lynchburg, Virginia, which I
Mhm.
used to go to quite a bit out of Hampton City just for fun. And Lynchburg of fun. I mean, it's not an oxymoron. It's got some syllables. Um, and which might have led to this kid there because they were like, oh, this guy. Nobody drafted him. He was undrafted, but we obviously were like keeping an eye on him. And it was just like, oh, he got kicked off his baseball team. And it was like, dude, it's Liberty. It's Liberty.
Mhm.
It can get kicked off for anything.
You could literally like show up 5 minutes late to class and they will kick you out.
Right.
Yeah.
So it's like the Orioles were like, "Oh, you're tall and you have an arm. Let's do a little bit more of this." And
Yeah.
he's grown into it. Like, good for him.
Yeah. And those are the success stories that this team needs right now, especially pitching. Like, especially
Yeah.
pitching. So, and I agree. If you have a 6'5" guy who can throw, that's why I love the Jerwa pick from Michigan State. Yeah, he
Yes,
doesn't have the best stuff, but you're a 6'8" lefty. We can do something with that. You know, we
dude.
can. Austin Bateman, 6'6", 210 pounds, 220 pounds. We could do something with that. You know?
Oh, 100%. And I mean, you just teach these guys as long as they don't like, and if he can hide I know I know Pigtown, shout out Pigtown if you're on here.
Yeah.
Like he talks
Yep.
about like hiding the ball and stuff like that. And like if that guy from the left side being that tall and can just I don't care if you're throwing 91. When you're
Yeah.
that tall, that 91 feels like 95 because it's on
Yep.
you.
It's coming. Yep.
You get that further release point, that extension on it. That, yeah, like you said, all of a sudden, and then if you get movement, I mean, that 60 feet, 6 inches from the mound suddenly turns to 54 feet really fast. You know?
Absolutely disgusting. And that gets me. And as long as he doesn't, I was gonna say, as long as he doesn't have any too many tails, which I know our boys are working on with. I was gonna ask you
Yeah.
boys what you thought about that. I know that was circulating around the other day. Was that the coach from one of the other teams was he had
Oh, yeah,
essentially
with the
like
Red Sox having the
yeah.
thing.
I
Yeah, I
There's
think.
something about it feels dirty. It feels dirty.
Yeah.
I know you guys are football dudes. I know, especially you, Kevin. You're a football guy, and
I know. I know.
football has completely leaned into it, and I get it. I
Yeah.
get football to me is the closest thing to like military, like thinking and the
Mhm.
thought process. Because I mean, you just have to go look at a George Carlin stand-up bit, and
Yeah.
and you got it.
Yeah.
But like for baseball, I'm just like, I don't know. Something feels ugly about it. I don't know. I hate Jazz Chisholm doing it damn near.
Yeah. Yeah, and I think Tarek Skubal actually talked about it on Foul Territory earlier
Oh,
today, and I loved his explanation of it. He pretty much said he's like, the one thing that he gets upset about is, he's like, if you see it on the broadcast, which is what the Red Sox had, it was, they were looking at the broadcast, zooming in. He's like, that's fine. If you
yeah.
are stealing signs from second base, if I'm giving a tell and you can see it, that's fine. If you can see it from the dugout, that's fine. He said the one thing that he does not like, and he thinks is a little, he didn't say Bush League, but I'll say it, is when third and first base coaches are going halfway down the line outside of their designated boxes, and they're looking to see what he's doing, and then they're sending signals. He's like, that's where it's like, hey, you're not allowed to be there.
Yeah.
Like, it's one thing if you are in your box, and the way he said, he goes, if I'm tipping my pitches, that's on me. If you can see it from where you're supposed to be, if you're in the dugout, if you're at second, you're up to the plate, you're sitting on third, and you can see it, it's my job to kind of protect from that. But if you're going outside of where you're supposed to be and you're finding tells that way, he's like, that should not be. And I agree with him,
I agree.
And that's on the umpire, I think. I mean,
Yeah.
as in, like, because I know I've seen
The only team I've seen it done like that got a warning this year was the Yankees. The Yankees got a
Really?
warning for their bench, for their third and first base coaches being too far down the line, because the other team was like, they're literally standing halfway down the line looking at, trying to see what our pitchers are doing.
That's probably because they're like, you know what, I'm gonna screw Booney over a little bit more. like your boy can't shut his mouth, so it might get him a little bit. One guy on Job Boy I did see the other day was saying like he took it a step further. I agree with everything you said, Zach. He said that he didn't even have a problem with I guess the iPads and like having computer
Yeah.
screens or whatever, which I'm like, "Ugh." But and this was a former player, and
Mhm.
he was like saying like, I have a real problem when you start introducing AI. If you
Yeah.
decide to have an app that's like, I guess something that could run like
Yeah, and it can
like a
go.
couple of
It
videos.
literally can tell you the littlest thing of like, oh, this is what he's tipping. Yeah, I agree, and that's the thing. I think the Astros, what people like, because obviously the Astros, the whole scandal and everything. People are like, oh, they were using things. It wasn't that they were using like the TV stuff to do it. If you use the TV broadcast, that's fair game. Every team has it. The Astros
Right.
had different cameras set up around the stadium that other teams did not know about. So they were getting angles and stuff that no one else had. That's where the big cheating was coming from, is the way they were communicating, the way that they were doing things that you were not. If you're using the broadcast view that everyone has a thing, that's where it's different. If you're using, but they went full, they crossed the line of, oh, they had cameras set up. That's where it was like, okay, that can't fly. You can't do that. So that's really what I think. I think honestly, the Astros, that whole situation kind of made the term of sign stealing and stuff worse than it is, because it's part of the game.
Yeah.
If you're on
Yeah.
second, I brought it up today on the Ryan Ripken show. Kenley Jansen is famous for, if he has a guy on second that is seeing the signs, he'll just drop the ball and tell him to get to third. He'll just balk and be like, go to third. He'll be like, I do not care. He's like, if you score and you're the, whatever run, I just need to get the guy out at the plate. I don't care. Get to third and I'll deal with the batter, because I'm not letting you get the advantage.
Yeah, because you're dealing with like one run, and you're like, okay, for the near term, I lose. Sure, maybe I give up a run, but the worst thing is if you all know about this whole thing, that ruins however many more innings I could have been pitching, which goes into bullpen effectiveness and so on and so forth. Yeah, and then that goes into the whole unwritten rules thing back in the day, where it was like, oh, like, okay, all right, you're gonna go up to bat again. Let's. I can only see Nolan Ryan being like, all right.
Yeah.
Sorry, brother. Sorry, amigo.
Yeah, and that's what it is. That's the thing. If you steal signs or whatever, it's legal, but so is getting 99 to the back. It's one of those things where an old school thing, they'd be like, all right, you got me. Like you said, all right, you got me.
I didn't know the Astros had like they had a whole CCTV. Different
it was a bunch of different. Yeah, that was the whole thing that got him. It wasn't that they were stealing signs. It was there. It was the way that they were doing it was different than with the buzzers. Because if you're giving signs out there and the other team's like, okay, they clearly have our signs. That's one thing. You got buzzers going underneath jerseys.
Oh yeah,
it takes it to a whole different level.
That's crazy. That's absolutely crazy.
Yeah.
Also, I do have to say, Carlos Correa, after his home run against the Yankees the other day, went around third and did the Altuve celebration. And I was like, that's brilliant. I was like, welcome back, Carlos Correa. Man.
I know. It's like, and Kevin. I mean, you both are football guys. I know, but Kevin is the Locked On Ravens. Is like they went full. I guess they went full Patriot. They went full Patriot with that shit.
Yep.
So
they really do.
It's just, I'm all for teams getting advantages in any little way that they can. Like it naturally. That's how you win ball games. Like you find tells, you find things that the opposing players do. But once you start towing that line and crossing that line, it's not baseball anymore. Like it's just like, to me, it's not. I don't want to be like, oh, it's not fair. But like, there are rules in there for a reason, and the rules allow you to naturally find advantages. Like there are a bunch of things you can already do to give your team an advantage or not. And you know what? The smart teams do it. But once you start towing that line, it's just, it doesn't sit right with me either. Like it's just, it's tough.
Nah, I agree. Well, I know there's probably a line behind me, boys. So I appreciate y'all.
Appreciate you, man.
Of course, Jake. Have a great one, and cheers.
Cheers, man. Have a good night.
Have a great one. Awesome. Let's head on. We got our final call in of the night. We got our guy Danny back there. Danny, how we doing, my man?
What's going on, man?
I'm good. I'm tired, but I'm good.
I feel you. I'm exhausted, and I had an early morning tomorrow too. So I'm with you.
I'm off tomorrow. Thank God.
Enjoy it. Enjoy it.
Like I usually am in bed sleeping by now, but I'm off tomorrow. I'm live a little.
Live a little.
Yeah, man.
I love it. What's on your mind, man? How you doing?
Dude, I'm good, man. Dude, like I watched like some of the game tonight. God, dude, like it's like peak. This is peak Orioles, baby.
Yep. It really
the
is.
Classics. They are classic. They find new ways to be classic. Where, like I said, it's like, you know, you expect the offense to be better, or at least like that's the strength of their team. It's supposed to be at least. And you know, it's like, oh no, you know, you're gonna get eight innings from Dean. And it's unreal.
This is now like it's literally within a month span. We've had two pitchers go 8 innings of 1-run ball and lose.
Yeah,
Orioles tragic. Feel it happen.
Yeah, it was Rogers in Chicago and tonight Dean.
And that's just what it stinks, because it's like both of them have been incredible recently. Even Dean. Dean has been lights out recently and is getting losses on games that he's pitching gems for. I mean, even his last start, he was brilliant. Should have left and gotten a win. And he gets a loss because he gives up, I think it was 2 runs over 6 innings, but we can't score.
Oh, no. It's one of those things, man. Like, again, like it's one of those things, man. Like the top six in our lineup, like, have to score because the guys at the bottom like aren't going to. And the thing is, man, like at the end, you thought they had a rally going, but like, you know, they just have a tiny bit of hope and it goes away. But hey.
Yeah. That's the thing, is they try so hard to give you hope. So every game, at least one player, it feels like, is fighting for his life.
Yeah.
You know, it's like it's one of those things where it's like Dean tonight, after he gave up the 1 run, I was like, okay, Dean, lock in. And he did. And then you're like, all of a sudden you're sitting there and you're like, can somebody help the man?
Oh, no.
Like, can somebody?
Anybody.
Can we get something?
It feels like the Corbin Burns start, like in the playoffs.
Literally. Unfortunately, it feels exactly like that.
Yeah, it feels like exactly like that. And the thing is, like that game, like we had everybody. Of course, now we're hurt, and of course, your guys are in. I watched a little bit of the Mets and Braves, and Mullins had a good day, by the way.
Yeah, he did 2 hits.
Yeah, homer the other day too. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Starting to get hot. Good for him.
I know, man. Good for him, man. And hey, man. At least one thing I'm excited about, man. Trey Gibson, he's a stud.
Yeah. I'm extremely excited for him. I'm excited for Ferret. It just, that's the one thing. At least I feel like before we sat here and when we were talking about the Orioles, prospects, it was always just, okay, I'm so excited for these 7 shortstops we have coming up. Now it feels nice to be like, hey, maybe some pitching. Not that tonight. I mean, tonight's an example of it wouldn't have even mattered even if Trey Gibson came up and throw. But it's nice to feel like, okay, maybe we can cook with something here.
Yeah. Well, Gibson, he will be pitching in Camden Yards next year sometime.
Yes, without a doubt.
He will be.
Agreed.
And Ferret, he's on Double-A. I would not be shocked, sometime early next year, he's in Triple-A. I would not be shocked if he starts the year in Triple-A.
Especially with about a month-ish left in that season. Yeah. I could see him within the first month or so, at least, if not start there in Triple-A. And that's what's fun. That's what's going to be fun.
And hey, and the good news is, I think Irish got a hit, Bodine got a hit, and also
he got 2. Yeah, Bodine got 2, Aloy got 2, and Irish got, I think, 1.
Yeah, hey, man, it's something.
It's something. Yeah. Danny, appreciate you calling in as always, my guy. Wish we could talk after more wins. Wish we could.
Good, man. No, it's all good. But hey, man, college football starts in literally 2 weeks. NFL football starts in 3 weeks. Man, dude,
so close.
I feel football here, man. I feel it.
It needs to hurry up. It's so close, but it's so far.
I'm gonna try to go to a game in Knoxville this year, but tickets are so expensive. But I'm gonna try.
That place is rocking though. When that place is going, that place is rocking.
I'm telling you right now, man. It is one of the most insane vibes and experiences you'll ever experience.
Yeah,
So
I couldn't imagine.
fun story. I didn't go this. I had a buddy go to this game. He went to the Tennessee-Alabama game in 22. That's when that was the first time that Tennessee beat Bama in years.
Mm-hmm.
So he spent $1,000 on seats. Especially that's a lot of money.
Yeah.
He says, I tell you, of course, he goes, the game is nuts. It's probably the best game of the year. And like again, he says the best. It was one of the best grants he ever spent. He got the game.
Imagine.
He got the win. Like they were on the field.
Yeah.
Smoking cigars. The goalpost.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's when they took the goal.
It was in the river. Bro, dude, like college football in Knoxville, bro, like on Saturdays, bro, dude, like it's nuts. It's nuts.
I couldn't imagine. It looks incredible.
It's nuts.
That gets me fired up. I can't wait for college football to be back. Okay. I love obviously NFL, but there's just something about Saturdays just watching college football because it's the most chaotic football of all time.
Yeah,
so anything can happen. Being
from Baltimore, I love NFL more, but dude, being South is man, dude, I have grown to love it. Yeah, dude, college football down here is like, bro, it's huge.
Yeah. Oh, it's life.
Yeah,
it's life.
It's insane. It's insane.
No, dude, like I have friends that like NFL football, but like they don't love it, dude. Like they like live and die college football.
Oh, yeah. Down south, it's a religion. We talked to Nick Moore, Ravens long snapper Nick Moore. He would give anything. Yeah. Oh my God. Georgia football. Let's live and breathe Georgia football.
Yeah, man.
SEC football down there.
Hours.
SEC football.
Go Rocky Top.
Go Rocky Top. Oh, Danny, appreciate you calling in as always. We'll catch you next time. Enjoy your day off, my man. We'll talk to you soon. Also, have a great one.
Appreciate you, Danny.
I appreciate everyone tuning in. Yeah, Danny is the GOAT. Danny is the GOAT. Absolutely love it. Another day in paradise, Kevin. Another day in paradise. Yeah. Got anything else before we hop out of here?
Nope, that's all I got. That is all I got. And I'm excited for this former Royal because I found him.
You found him?
I found him.
Oh my God. Okay, I'm excited. Well, that's going to do it for this edition of Kevin and Zach React. Orioles lose 1-0. Dean shoves. Offense disappears. We'll be back tomorrow earlier in the day for the Ryan Ripken Show. And then obviously later on, we will have Kevin and Zach React after the Orioles game. So we'll catch you guys then. Everyone have a fantastic Tuesday. Try to find something that makes you happy, even when the O's are playing like this. But we will catch you all next time for another edition of Kevin and Zach React. Greg's on.
Jamal Weeks.
Oh my God, there it is.
That was the pull.